don't feel the fatigue. When I feel it, I just stop working. The day I got the first check as an actor, that was the time I realized that I'm successful. Don't forget that OTT have entertained you for 2.5 years when you were in lockdown. I'm starting my new slate from June, and almost every 40 days I'll be doing one film.
And lastly, sir, Family Man, see anything happening? That's one of your most loved.
Okay. I must tell you that.
Hi guys, this is Himesh and welcome to Pinkvilla. Today we have with us Manoj Bajpayee sir, who is all gearing up for the release of Bandaa. Welcome to Pinkvilla sir, it's lovely having you here.
Thank you very much, Himesh.
So my first question to you is, we have seen the trailer. It seems like a very hard-hitting courtroom drama with a fight of ideology. When you read the script, firstly, how do you view the concept of Godman that exists in India on a person?
Many people who have so many followers, and the families and all the normal common people, they put their trust and and belief in them. Okay, and most of them are fantastic. They are giving them life lessons and giving them ways to lead a healthy and spiritual life. Okay, so when I was told about this story, I realized that this is not only a very fantastic drama, but also this is something like that has happened. Okay, there are chances, there is an opportunity in it for me to be part of it, help the film to be made correctly, so that the message should go to the people loud and clear that the minor children are in danger if you are not keeping an eye on their activity and the movement, and also save them from the people who are your near and dear ones. No matter how big they are, no matter how elder they are, no matter how much trust you put in them, but keep a hawk's eye on these people. Never leave them alone with any one of your relatives, any one of your elders or your near and dear ones, and never leave them with anyone, even if you trust that person blindly.
But so, like you said, that these things happen in real life, and the trailer is sure to start a conversation on the social media as well. When you sign on for such films, is there ever a thought in your mind that how will people react? Will this create a controversy? Will this get extreme reactions from...
When there is a story and there is a script, if it moves you emotionally, if it shakes up your conscience, okay, and if there is an opportunity for you to just attach yourself with this project and be part of a great endeavor. For me, I saw all of these opportunities in this story. A story which is important to be told. A story that concerns the safety and security of all the minor children. Okay, that minor child in this case is a girl. It can be your daughter, it can be your sister, anyone. So it is a wake-up call. This story, this film is a wake-up call to all of us, so that we ensure the safety and security of the children, of those vulnerable people, in our families.
This is based on real incident. I believe it's, is it based on the entire aspect that happened around the...
I mean, my character, he is somebody who's there in Jodhpur. Okay, Mr. Solanki is still there. And he's somebody who has helped us with the research, with all the nitty-gritties and the minute details of the court proceedings. And there are certain incidents which are real, but there are many incidents that inspired us to kind of get it into the story. Okay. So there little events taken from somewhere else just to make the story so powerful that the message goes across loud and clear.
And so I believe the film is premiering at the New York Film Festival.
Oh yes.
How do you view that? How excited are you for that?
I'm very excited. I'm very, very excited. It is premiering at New York Indian Film Festival. And once the offer came to us, we couldn't say no, because that's a great opportunity that for the first time a film which is not released actually in India is actually will be shown to the international audience, New York audience, and they will be the ones who will be spreading the words for the first time, and we'll get the word of mouth from there
Okay.
to our country. But it will be great for me to observe this event, this showing, and see how people of that land, respond to this kind of a story.
So, if you look at your career, you have been active as an actor for I think over 25 years. Does the fatigue factor ever come to you that, oh God, how do I bring in a new element or new dimension to my performance now? Do you feel that fatigue?
I don't feel the fatigue. When I feel it, I just stop working.
Okay.
I just kind of go away for some time and then again recharge my battery and come back. Okay. The fatigue will come if if the love story that is going on between me and my work, it kind of, stops happening.
Yeah.
Okay. The love story is very strong. My love for my passion for the craft and for the medium is very, very powerful. And I'm always looking forward to my shootings and looking forward to performing new characters and trying to achieve unique things about my own ability, my own craft.
So, when you started to now, I'm sure there must be a lot of workshops which you would have been a part of through the years.
Right.
Has that reduced now because you have portrayed I think every kind of characters through the years? So has the number of acting workshop and your approach?
It doesn't. No. I know. There's always it's something which is a demand from my side when I'm starting a shoot, that there has to be, as many readings as possible with the entire cast and the director, and as many days of workshop as possible. Sometimes we get only 4 or 5 days. Sometimes we get 15 days.
Yeah.
Okay, but workshops are quite essential for all of us to explore new ground. Okay, before we go on the set, we are completely clear about each other's job, about each other's character. It also helps us to understand the director's vision, or also understand as to how he's looking at the picture, and how he wants to make it, and what are the expectations he has from us.
Okay.
So it is. And when you're going to shoot, it's not a kid's job, because the kind of films that I do, they are very demanding.
Yeah.
In nature, they are not all fun and frolic.
Yeah.
It's a very serious job we are going to do, and if we are all prepared, then definitely we can have fun, without any stress and pressure.
True. So what was your prep like for this character?
Because
it's based on
See, preparation is of different kind. When you guys ask me, I didn't go to any court to understand how the court looks like. I have been to courts.
Yeah.
I didn't meet any lawyer because many friends of mine are lawyers.
Yeah.
Okay. So the prep work is something that has already happened in life. Now I have to understand the character. I have to make the character, the Solanki Sahab's, not Solanki ji's external factor, but what is the kind of person that he is, where the strength is coming from, what makes Mr. Solanki. And all of that was available by God's grace, it was there, available on Google. And also my director, my producer, and including me, we are of the opinion that we are not going to meet Solanki ji before the shooting.
Okay.
Mainly me, because they didn't want me to imitate him.
Okay.
They wanted the essence of Mr. Solanki in my performance, not the copy or the imitation of him.
And so, I was just seeing one of your interviews where you spoke about the idea of stardom. You said that when you are in Bandaa, you see a lot of people outside Shah Rukh Khan's house, Salman Khan's house, and that is stardom.
Right.
Through your career, did you ever aspire to, maybe in the early days, to get this sort of stardom in your way?
Okay.
Because it is very tempting to get that as well.
Maybe it's tempting for others.
Yeah.
It's very tempting for me to get a lot of applause for the performance that I give. The kind of thing, euphoria you're talking about, that can only happen if you aspire to be, if you are a star. People are in love with your persona. People are completely mesmerized by your charm, your looks, your dancing, or the way you walk. Okay, girls are falling all over you. My career line has always been very different. Okay, I always looked for character-oriented, roles, characters which I could work on, characters which could not let me sleep. Okay, characters which challenged my ability on the craft, And these kind of performances, these kind of roles and these kind of films,
Yeah.
they don't get you that kind of stardom. They get you love. They get you respect. They get you credibility.
Yeah.
And this is what I always aspired for.
Okay. So you have a very different definition of success and failure as well in life, because that is also changing by the day in today's time.
See, yeah, but for me, the day I got the first check as an actor,
yeah,
that was the time I realized that I'm successful. I never thought that, I would get all of this. I'll get so much choices. I will get so much love. I never thought that, because
so many national awards.
So many awards and so much of recognition. I never thought that it would be possible for me.
Yeah.
Because I'm a person who is very realistic. So whenever I looked into the mirror, it never told me a lie. Okay, and that's what completely put me on the ground. That is where I realized that I have to work on my craft, my skill.
Yeah.
And rely on that more than anything else. But even then, I could never think that I'll come this far. 3 decades in this industry, with so much up and down, I'm still surviving. I'm still doing roles. People are willing to give me roles, give me films. They are giving me respect and love. I never thought I'll get so much in abundance.
True. And so, when we talk of the transition of cinema over the last 25 years, OTT as a medium has come up in a very big way. When you are choosing films now, on multiple grounds, right from scripts to the monetary aspects of it, is there a difference is there a different pattern that you follow for both the films? Okay, OTT, I would do a certain kind of film for OTT for certain amount of money. For theatre, okay, certain kind for certain amount. Has that happened for you?
No. This is a call which is never in my hand.
Okay.
This is a call taken by the producers and the studios. Okay. Studios have their own very practical reasons, and the reasons are their data and their service. Okay. Looking at the film, they decide which one should go to OTT and which one should go to the theatre.
Yeah.
But we are still we are very hopeful that Bandaa is going to get a massive views, because this is that kind of a film, and each and every family member would like to watch it and show it to their other members of the family. We are also thinking about releasing it in few select theaters.
Okay.
So we'll see. But 23rd May is the time when we'll start streaming. And if you give us massive love, then I will definitely convince my producers and the studios to release it in theatre at the same time.
Even you love the theatres, I'm sure. Everyone loves that magic of...
OTT came into its real self only few years back, right? Before that, I was working in cinema, right?
Yeah. I'm
still working in cinema. It's just the medium is different.
Yeah.
It's OTT, and OTT. Don't forget that OTT have entertained you for 2.5 years when you were in lockdown.
Yeah.
Okay. So if that time OTT was not a step brother, a step sister of cinema, a movie halls, then how can it be now?
Yeah.
Many of the films that I have done, I personally say that I would love it for those films to go on OTT to find a larger audience. Yeah. Okay. And within a week, there are so many millions of views, and we just love it. But the purpose is to reach out to people and make it available to as many people as possible. But also, having said that, I must say that there are few scripts where you think that you should release in theatre, and we should take those chances.
Yeah.
And those, a few of my films will definitely come in theatre, which I'm going to start shooting for in August.
Oh, wow. Yeah. Interesting. And so before we sign off, last question, what are your upcoming films like after Bandaa? Okay,
after Bandaa, Abhishek Chaube's series called Soup with me and Konkana Sen. And it's a great series, shaped up so well. And then there is Joram by Z Studio itself.
Oh.
Devashish Makhija. It's a great film which was selected at Rotterdam Film Festival, one of the biggest in the world. And it was received brilliantly there.
Okay.
Now it is going to so many other festivals.
Yeah.
It will release finally here.
Okay.
Okay. And then there is Kanu Bahal's Dispatch, produced by Roni Screwala. Okay. Then there is Ram Reddy's Tithi. So we have an American collaborator there.
Okay.
So yeah, many things are. These are the things that I have already finished.
Okay.
Yeah. They will keep on releasing as and when they are ready. I'm starting my new slate from June,
Okay.
and almost every 40 days I'll be doing one film.
Ooh, wow.
So yeah, back to back till the next year, April, and after that I'll take a
Break.
6 to 8 months break.
Wow. So we'll have a Manoj Bajpayee Film Festival.
I just hope so. Yeah, so that is why I said, for me, it's not important where my film comes.
Yeah.
It is important that it is liked and loved by everyone.
Yes. And lastly, sir, Family Man 3, anything happening? That's one of your most loved.
Okay. I must tell you that talks are almost in the final stage. Very soon they are going to give us a date of the shooting.
Oh, wow. Looking forward to that, and looking forward to Bandaa.
Bandaa, 23rd May,
Yes.
Z5.
Perfect. Thank you so much, sir, and wish you all the best.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you.